Welcome to Politics, the channel where we break down the tangled web of politics, power, and profit. Today, we're diving into a story that exposes just how deeply billionaire influence shapes public policy. It's a tale involving Tesla's Elon Musk, former President Donald Trump, and a regulation that's supposed to keep our roads safer, but might be on the chopping block for all the wrong reasons. Let's start with the big picture. The regulation in question requires companies to report car crashes involving advanced driving systems, like Tesla's autopilot. On the surface, this might sound like common sense. After all, if your car is driving itself, even partially, and something goes wrong, shouldn't regulators know about it? But here's where things get interesting. Elon Musk and Tesla have been fighting this rule tooth and nail, and now, thanks to some well-placed donations and a cozy relationship with Donald Trump, Musk might get exactly what he wants. Let's rewind. When this regulation came into effect, it was meant to ensure transparency and accountability in the rapidly growing field of autonomous driving. If a car with an advanced driving system crashes, and that system was active within 30 seconds of the impact, the company has to report it. That means Tesla, as a pioneer in this field, has been reporting more crashes than anyone else. Since the rule was introduced, Tesla has logged over 1,500 incidents. That's a lot of data, and it doesn't exactly paint the company in a flattering light. But instead of using this information to improve safety, Musk has been lobbying to make it disappear. According to reports, Trump's transition team is preparing to roll back the crash reporting rule entirely. If they succeed, it won't just affect Tesla. Every company working on autonomous driving technology will suddenly have a lot less oversight. The question is, why would Trump's team want to do this? And why now? The answer, as always, lies in the money trail. Elon Musk wasn't just a casual supporter of Trump's presidential campaign, he was a top donor. Some estimates suggest Musk funneled tens of millions of dollars into Trump's campaign and affiliated super PACs. That's not just generosity, that's an investment. What does Musk get in return? Influence. And not just any influence. We're talking about the kind that can rewrite federal regulations. Rolling back this rule would save Tesla from reporting crashes and the accompanying scrutiny. For Musk, this isn't just about public relations, it's about protecting Tesla's bottom line. Let's be clear, autonomous driving is the future. But it's a future that comes with significant risks. By hiding the crash data, Tesla and other companies can keep the focus on the tech's potential rather than its pitfalls. It's a win-win for Musk and a lose-lose for everyone else. Now, let's talk about what happens if this regulation gets scrapped. For starters, regulators lose one of their most important tools for keeping the roads safe. Without crash reports, it becomes almost impossible to monitor how well or how poorly autonomous driving systems are performing. Companies would essentially be left to police themselves. And we all know how well that usually goes. Take Tesla's history as an example. The company has faced numerous lawsuits and investigations related to its autopilot feature. Critics argue that Tesla has oversold the system's capabilities, leading drivers to trust it more than they should. In several high-profile cases, this misplaced trust has ended in tragedy. Reporting crash data helps identify patterns and, ideally, prevent future accidents. Eliminating this requirement is like turning off the headlights while driving at night. You're just asking for trouble. But it's not just about safety. This move also undermines transparency. When companies are allowed to operate in the shadows, it becomes much harder for consumers to make informed decisions. It also sets a dangerous precedent, signaling that regulations designed to protect the public can be undone with the right amount of money and influence. So, what does this story tell us about the broader political landscape? For one, it highlights the symbiotic relationship between billionaires and politicians. Musk didn't support Trump out of ideological alignment. He did it because it was good for business. And Trump, ever the dealmaker, is more than happy to return the favor. This isn't just a one-off incident. It's part of a larger pattern where wealthy individuals use their resources to shape policy in their favor. It's a modern-day kleptocracy, where the lines between public service and private gain are increasingly blurred. And the worst part? It's all perfectly legal. You might be wondering, why should I care about some obscure car crash reporting rule? The answer is simple. This isn't just about Tesla or Elon Musk. It's about accountability. It's about ensuring that the technologies we rely on are safe and reliable. And it's about preventing billionaires from rewriting the rules to suit their own agendas. When we allow regulations like this to be rolled back, we're not just giving up oversight. We're giving up our ability to hold corporations accountable. And that affects everyone, whether you drive a Tesla or not. So, what can we do about it? For starters, we need to stay informed. Stories like this often fly under the radar, overshadowed by more sensational headlines. But they're just as important, if not more so. Sharing this information helps raise awareness and keeps the pressure on lawmakers to act in the public's interest. We also need to demand transparency and accountability from both our elected officials and the corporations they interact with. That means supporting candidates who prioritize consumer safety over corporate profits and advocating for policies that promote transparency. Finally, we need to remember that this is a long game. Billionaires like Elon Musk didn't gain their influence overnight, and it's going to take sustained effort to level the playing field. But it's a fight worth having, because the stakes couldn't be higher. As we wrap up, let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture. This isn't just about one regulation or one company. It's about the kind of society we want to live in. Do we want a system where the richest among us call all the shots? Or do we want one where accountability and transparency still matter? The choice is ours. But it starts with staying informed, speaking out, and holding those in power accountable. So if this story resonated with you, do us a favor. Click the like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to Politics for more stories that cut through the noise and get to the heart of the issues that matter. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay critical, stay informed, and stay engaged. Until next time.